Hi, it's Terry Vanover with Choosing to Rise. It's so great to have you today. So, we have a great topic in January. It's January, and you may or may not know that January is the highest month for filing for divorce. Yeah. So, people ask me all the time, why? Why is January the month for filing for divorce, right? It's the middle of the winter. No one wants to do anything. Well, actually, it's a very high filing for divorce because the holidays are over. People just want to get through. They have made up their mind actually before the holidays that they want a divorce. But the truth is they wait until after the holidays and then they file. So that's one reason. And another reason is the stress of the divorce actually is a push for many people. They're like at their tipping point. They're done. The stress of the holidays pushes them to say, you know what, I'm done. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm leaving. So January is actually a very the reason why. So our topic today is if you are going through a divorce or you're in the midst of a divorce, you may be holding on to the pain of your divorce. Perhaps you are surrounding yourself with pain. Maybe you're enveloped in guilt, a lot of shame. Some people really experience bitterness with their divorce. So maybe you're experiencing that and you're having difficulty letting go of that pain, that shame, that guilt, and the bitterness around your divorce, the hurt. Maybe you were betrayed and you find that you really can't let go of that pain. So why? Why are you holding on to the pain? Why not just release it? Well, the question that I ask my clients is, how does this pain serve you? And I get a lot of pushback, like this pain doesn't serve me. I don't want this pain. Yes, it does. This pain serves you in some way. This shame or this guilt, it's serving you in some way, and you just need to dig down deep and figure out, how is this pain serving you? For many people, the pain might be a way of actually keeping them from going deeper into pain. Some people really haven't fully grieved the loss of their marriage, the loss of their family, the loss of their future, so that staying at that anger, staying right at that surface level of the anger keeps them from really, really processing the grief and going through the entire grieving process of acceptance and hurt and denial. So there's a whole grieving process, and sometimes people get stuck in one layer of that grieving process and don't go all the way through, and it keeps them stuck. So another reason people hold on to the pain of divorce is that it kind of builds this wall around them. If you hold on to this bitterness and you have this attitude and you build up this wall, then you really keep people at bay and you keep others from hurting you further, right? You were really, really hurt. And if you keep everyone at arm's length, if you keep everyone kind of at a distance, it keeps you from getting hurt by more people, by other people. But the problem with that is that it prevents you from building healthy relationships. It prevents you from getting deep and building those healthy, really vulnerable relationships with other people. So it's important that you don't hold on to that pain, that you release that guilt, you release that shame, so you can allow positive feelings to come within you, so that you can allow other people to love you and you to love them wholly. And so it seems like it's like, hey, it's a good thing I'm keeping everyone, but the truth is it can even interfere with relationships with your kids. I've got a client that we're working on releasing the guilt that she feels of marrying someone who had substance abuse problems. And she really, really has to work at releasing this. We've been working on it. She's released this shame. She's released this guilt, because the problem is that guilt kept coming up and it was preventing her from having a really whole and relationship with her children. She wasn't present with her children because she had this guilt, this monkey on her back guilt that she had about marrying someone who had substance abuse problems, and therefore, she brought this on her children, and all this regret, all this guilt. It was really impacting how she interacted with her children because she wasn't her full self. She wasn't fully present. So because she's released this guilt, she's gone on to become closer with her children, to become closer with her family even, and become more confident in who she is. And she recently got a raise at her job, become more confident, got a raise, and she's making $10,000 more a year. So it had this snowball effect because how she showed up, not only in her personal life, but in her professional life, it really impacted her positively in so many ways. So you may think, this doesn't affect me. This isn't a big deal. It's not a big, it is. It's how you show up in the world. And when you're showing up with this negative energy around you, it's going to impact how others view you. It's going to impact how maybe even you view yourself. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve another relationship. You don't want another relationship because you've been hurt so badly. So if you are holding on to the pain of your divorce, if you're holding on to the shame or guilt or regret, for me it was regret, then reach out to me. Facebook, message me privately. I'm happy to talk to you one-on-one, and we can set up a time where we can uncover what's beneath this shame that you're feeling, what's beneath this pain that you're feeling, and we can release this so that you can go forward and create new goals in your life, create new happy, healthy relationships with those around you, and maybe you want a new partnership. You cannot build a new partnership. You cannot have a significant other if you got this negative energy impacting you and building this wall between you and a new person. Trust me, I know, I've been there. I had to release my wall. I had to tear down my wall so that I have a really fabulous, wonderful, close, passionate relationship with my everybody knows my Italian husband. So you can do it, right? But you can't really have a really fully close relationship with those that you love until you break down this wall. So if you are ready to break down the wall, reach out to me. You can Facebook message me privately. You can email me at terryvanover@comcast.net, and we'll set up a time to talk one-on-one on the phone. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.